Canberra for Cam's Mortgage Minute on Tuesday, February the 12th. Hey, I'm sure you've all probably heard about it in the news. It's about this asteroid, and in a few days, this asteroid that's zooming and hurtling through space is going to get, is going to be basically passing through the skies over Eastern Europe, Asia, and Australia. And folks there will get a chance to see this giant rock hurtling through the heavens. And really, it's one very big rock. In asteroid terms, it's not, however. It's basically, in relative terms, pebble. But for us, it's basically the size of half a football field. And however, for Earth, it'll still be a relatively close call. According to NASA, this is a record-setting close approach. Since regular sky surveys began in the 90s, they've never seen an object get this close to Earth. The asteroid known as 2012 DA14, hey, count on NASA to come up with a name like that, will pass inside the ring of Earth's geosynchronous weather. Now you say that 10 times fast. And communication satellites this week, coming within just 17,200 miles of the Earth's surface so if you think about it, that may seem like a lot for us, but when you look at it comparatively to space, that's not a huge distance. But according to NASA, they were telling us not to worry. We don't have to feel a fear that it's the end of the world. The asteroid is not on a collision course with Earth. While the impact of such an object would have a devastating effect on a regional area wherever it hit, it would not cause anything catastrophically on a global scale. However, something of this size would definitely level a small city or a town or wherever it wound up striking. The last time an object of this magnitude hit the Earth, it was back in June 30th, 1908, when an asteroid of similar size leveled 820 square miles in a place called Tungska, Russia. Now I can, for all of those of you who live in Tungska, I'm sorry, it's the best pronunciation I've got. So these asteroids, are they a serious business? Absolutely. But what they do remind of us of as people is how vulnerable we are. As much as we have all the technology, we have our cappuccino, our Starbucks, we have our iPhones, our iPads, and you name it, we're at the mercy of these things. If you had something 10 times the size and it was on a collision course for Earth, well, folks, at that point, I'm getting a hold of Bruce Willis. If any of you saw the Armageddon movie, apparently him and the boys were drillers. They can suit up and they'll single-handedly take out this asteroid. I'm hoping somewhere in my mind that they actually do have some kind of a contention plan for such events. NASA, the Defense Department, these global countries, these world powers that have these air forces and strike forces or whatever, or maybe I'm just dreaming. But it does definitely make us realize that on this planet Earth, or the place we call home, how really insignificant we are in terms of what and how things can impact us. Anyways, I don't say it to depress you in any way. I think it's fantastic news that it's going to be passing by Earth and not at Earth, and that's great. But you know what? Be thankful for every day. We got lots of them, and we get to have all these other issues that we consider to be big problems. But when you think about it in relative terms, we could have certainly much bigger problems. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll talk mortgages again, but I thought, you know what, interesting piece of tidbit. I was very fascinated by the story, and I thought I'd share it with you, and I'm sure some of you, or all of you, will be hearing more about it as we approach closer and closer to Friday. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow, and you take care. And again, anything mortgage-wise, give us a call at the Auxilium team. Cam the Mortgage Man would be happy to help.